YouTube friends and family, I'm back again with another video, and today we have a quinceañera, but it's going to be a grand event. I'm talking about everybody's going all out for this party, so I'm going to pack my equipment. I want to show you some of the stuff that I have in my toolbox as a DJ. So before I even get in the car, get dressed or anything like that, let's see what is in my toolbox. All right, this is the case that I bought from Harbor Freight. It's an Apache 4800. And when you open it up, let's take a look. It's completely empty. This is just a padding for the top. Got a padding for the top here. We have let me clean this out a little bit. And it's a padding at the bottom. And all of this stuff goes in there, but I'm gonna organize it. All right, so we'll start with the karaoke stuff. So this is a wireless HD extender. One side goes on a computer, the other side goes into the TV monitor, and it will display anything on a computer into the TV monitor, including sound. I love this thing, and it works pretty good. I think I have a video where I actually displayed it. I'm not sure if I have it up yet. If not, I'll put it up soon. Next, I have my two karaoke mics from Beatrim, or however you pronounce that. They're not that expensive, so they're for the customers. If they drop it, it has this little rubber thing on it, and if it breaks, I can live with it because they're not that expensive. This is the receiver that goes with the karaoke mics. So the karaoke mics transmit a signal. It goes into here, and I plug this into my soundboard. I have the remote for my TV. It's just a Roku TV, nothing fancy for the karaoke setup. This is just an extra mic that doesn't require batteries. In case my batteries go out or something just doesn't work right, I can always have a wired mic. This is my PG58 by Shure. Usually I carry this with the other system, but I'm gonna carry it with this one today. And I forgot this wireless mic is by Pioneer. This is the Shure PGX-D4 digital receiver for the mic. These are the phase. I use these when I use my turntables when I'm DJing. The Insta360 camera. Sometimes I use this. Actually, I really don't use it, but I'm gonna start using it more. An external charger with extra batteries for the Insta360 camera. This is the mount for the Insta360 camera. I have a few two-prong, three-prong, two-prong to three-prong adapters just in case I run into an old building that doesn't have a three-prong. I can easily plug my equipment in with the three-prong. A little handy electric tool. This is what I use to put my DJ booth together when I'm using my turntables. This is an IEC cord that I use to hook my mixer up, power supply to my mixer. These are two HDMI adapters that go to the Mac computer. One side is a USB-C, the other side is HDMI. I have two, one is a backup, always have a backup. Extra remotes that control the up lights. I have remotes all over the place, but I put 3 in a box. I don't know why I have 3, but I put 3 in a box. Actually, I have 5. Thought I had 3. I found 2 more. And just to make it clear, I have 24 up lights and I have 24 remotes. I just happen to put 5 in a box. These are my X-Vive. They transmit a digital signal from one speaker to the next, or from an output to an input. So I use these. I don't use them on a microphone. I use them on speakers. So that way, if I have a speaker across the room, I don't have to plug it in with a cable. I can just plug this in and it'll transmit a signal, and I'll have sound without using a cable. And this is the pouch that they go in. These are some extra RCA cables. I probably have more, but these are 2 sets. These are 2 sets of 1/4 inch to, what is this? I don't know what this is, 3.5 millimeter. So that way I have some adapters. This one is kind of bent, so I don't use that one if I don't have to. I use this one. This one looks much better. You see how it's bent here. This is the adapter to my Shure microphone receiver. An XLR cable that goes to the microphone receiver, or I can use it for any other purpose, but I use this one for the microphone receiver, the Shure microphone receiver. Now, I'm not sure what you call these cables, but one side is USB, and this side is, I'm not sure what this is, USB something. But anyways, I have about, looks like it's about 4 or 5 of these in here. These are various backup cables that I plug into my hard drive. As you see, this end, I'm not sure what this is called either, but what this end is. All these are USB. However, I use USB-C, so these are just backups because I have cables like this that are actually USB-C that I keep in my book bag. These are two USB to USB-C adapters that I use for my MacBook computer because my MacBook doesn't have USB. And the only thing I plug into here is the cable from the mixer or the controller, or if I use the phase. Those are the only things that I plug into this one that plugs into the computer. This is the charger that goes to this this tool, so I always keep the charger and the tool together. All right, I use these cables. This one side is USB, the other side, well, these are two different cables. They're both USB, but when you look at it, I'm just pull one cable out, it splits, and on the other side, they're these kind of connectors. I don't know if you can see it. It's not USB-C, but it's some other kind of connector. I don't know if I can focus in. Anyways, this is good. This is what charges the X Vive. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it splits, so that way you can charge two at a time. That's a better picture. These are just some miscellaneous tools. Got an Allen wrench in here. Got like a little, I'm not sure what you call this, so socket, wrench. I need to put got a hole in it. I don't want anything to fall out. So I'll get another bag. Extra batteries. I use the batteries for the microphones. So I have the two karaoke microphones and I have two Shure microphones. So these are just extra batteries just in case. This plug goes into my DJ booth, my all-white DJ booth, so that way it can light up. It controls the lights. It supplies power to the lights. I have various things in this bag. Mainly, these are rechargeable batteries. I have about 8 of these rechargeable batteries. It's always good to have them because you're always using rechargeable batteries. I have a few screws. These things that I use to set up my DJ booth, my all-white DJ booth. This is just a pen that goes into the tripod for the speakers, and maybe a few other miscellaneous things, but that's the main thing in this bag. I keep several pens because you just never know when you're gonna get requests. And I have paper, but I can never find a pen, so I just put it in this is my emergency kit / DJ kit. All right, these are various plugs. They're all USB. And so if I have to plug in something to USB, I'll plug it into here. I have a few things, but I can't think of it offhand. These are the things that I use for my totems. It actually tightens the totems up, so I don't need actual screws. These are just little hand screws you put on the totems, and I'll show you the totems later. And you see the box is getting full. I carry 2 sets of headphones. They're both Technics. These are my original ones. And I tell people all the time I had these over 20 years, probably going on 23, 24 years now. The difference is this wire doesn't disconnect, and the cable is this straight. It's just a straight cable, and at the end of the cable, it's also straight. Oh, and this broke on me, so I'm gonna detail that in another video. It actually broke inside one of my DJ gear, one of my in the socket for my controller. This is the other Technic headphones. This is newer. This one I only had for about, I would say, 2 months. And I like this one. This actually disconnects here. I can't disconnect it on, let me see if I can disconnect. See, it disconnects here. So it goes in, I'll connect it later. And if you look at it, the wire is coiled, so that way it's just not dangling. And sometimes I like, because it kind of tangles up by itself. And also there's a right angle on this piece. I like this right angle. Yeah, I prefer the right angle over the straight angle. I keep both headphones in a bag. I actually had a black bag for this one, but I'm not sure exactly what happened to it. These are the older set, and it was a black bag similar to this set Techniques. I lost it, so I just put it in a Crown Royal bag. Not promoting Crown Royal or anything, but I just like the bags. And I don't even drink this stuff, but the bags are nice. Keep some gum in here, because you just never know when you're talking to a client. You want to make sure that everything's on point. And last, Velcro strips. And these Velcro strips didn't look like this before. However, I need to put them in something to organize them better. This is what I strap all my cables down with the Velcro strips. Unless I'm taping the cables to the floor, which I keep in another case. I keep the tape in another case. And as you see, this is my DJ kit. I carry this to every single gig. It is packed. It has the 4 latches on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4 latches on the side. And it's a little tight, but you just got to make sure you're not pinching any cables, because you don't want to damage any cables. And once it's locked in, it's good. It's not going anywhere. I love this case. And there you go. That's the case that I bring with me. And it has all the tools that I need, aside from the controller, of course, and my computer, my laptop. But all the miscellaneous things. And you need to have a case like this, because you just never know when you're going to have an emergency. And that's my emergency kit. It has everything. Well, just about everything. I think I'm gonna add a few more things to it, but for right now, it has everything.